And welcome back to From the Cinema. Your host here, Jalal, and here today I have a guest, Danny Marcinek. How you guys doing? We're reviewing the film Polar today. It's on Netflix. It's a nice action movie here, and we're going to talk about just break it down for you guys. And Danny, what did you think of it? I thought it was over the top, and I just thought the colors were insane.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's as over the top as a movie is allowed to get.
Right.
So it toes that line. Where if it was any more, you would probably turn it off. But
right.
As I kept watching it, there were certain moments that I was just a sucker for the film, and even if there were some parts that might have dragged or some parts that weren't as interesting as just because it had such a strong start. I think the film on the whole is still a very strong. I would give it a B+.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's when I started watching the film, it just lets you know, okay, this is gonna be, action type movie. This is gonna be, an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's vulgarity. There's the drug use. There's nudity. There's there's just constant stuff in there.
It's basically HBO.
Yeah, it's HBO. Right. Exactly. It was just, but it's intense. I don't know. I just think sometimes there's movies for certain audiences. And I like the beginning of it with the whole Johnny Knoxville sequence and stuff, and just
once you watch that first scene,
you're just kind of like, okay, is this type of movie? Whether or not you want to put it on with your friends or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Even the critical reviews on it is split. Critics don't really like it, but audience people like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where I didn't really know what I was gonna get into. But I'm really glad you made me watch it. I typically review movies that are in theaters, but when you said that, let's check this thing out on Netflix, it's just kind of the new norm for a lot of people too. Yeah. Just checking out just things on there. Mads Mikkelsen, I thought was really
what an actor.
Yeah, what an actor. Yeah, I'd never actually.
He gets an A+.
Yeah, I guess.
He brings.
Yeah. He was awesome.
He's the meat and the potatoes.
Right.
Yeah.
He's both. He's everything.
The film is the sauce, maybe.
Right.
Yes.
Right. No, I thought there was a good ensemble cast of things too. I thought the team worked well together.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody kind of fed off of each other. I can imagine those people working together, as a team,
Yeah.
So essentially the plot, a general gist of the plot is that it's about an assassin who's trying to retire, or he's in the middle of retirement, or however this works. I don't want to ruin this for y'all, but he's being hunted down by a team of 5 assassins, and it kind of culminates into just a lot of action and a lot of who's after me, who's this. I don't know.
It harkens back to the old days of over the top crime thriller, whatever you want to call this, action movies. This
exactly. And you know what else too? I noticed. Well, the colors just kind of make everything pop. I think just every because the images themselves are very visceral in the film.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see blood and guts and things like that.
Yeah.
But then even somebody getting there was a scene of somebody getting a massage or something like that, and that just looked gross to me for some reason because of what I just seen.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just looked very you know what I'm talking about? He was getting his manicure or something like that. The bald guy or something. I don't know. But,
that was disgusting.
It was just kind of gross.
He had grout or something that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was just when it went perfectly with the blood.
That English actor who plays a villain really sells the movie.
Right.
I wouldn't have gotten into the movie as much if it didn't start with Johnny Knoxville. If they got someone else like John Krasinski, you would have been like, "What movie is this?"
It's a good hook.
It's just the perfect the aging rock star,
right.
Early retirement.
Vanessa
guy.
Hudgens is in it randomly.
Yeah.
It's just a nice role. But I think this is more of a movie you have a couple friends over and watch it or something.
It's the first time that she's passed through my peripherals. She's not usually in the movies that I watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that I usually go for these kinds of movies.
Yeah.
It's not like I always go for gory, but it does
You're
harken
right.
it seems like a '90s script, but it was shot in 2019.
Exactly.
It's beautiful, film, but it's got that nuance in it, but.
Yeah,
Neo-noir.
Neo-noir.
It's got the old grit, but mixed with some new flair. Everything's a rehash, right?
It is. A lot of things are.
Netflix is really paving the way, though, with original content.
Well, they're definitely trying to, at least.
They're definitely trying.
There's definitely a lot of money being put into this stuff.
Yeah.
So, there's also just some of the kills in the movie. This person's probably dead already, or they're probably done, but they just keep going with it.
Yeah.
like the nails, and the guy got nailed to the wall or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, I have to say it's brutal, and it's.
So it's an acquired taste, folks. I mean, some people like it.
Yeah.
Some people don't. I'm not. I wouldn't recommend this to anybody. I would say, enjoy it, but
Yeah, it's a good dichotomy though. Like you have the professionalism. So the main character is the Black Kaiser, played by Mads Mikkelsen, and he is very much the cool, calm, collected serial killer
Right.
/ assassin. And this team of 5 assassins hired to get him, which are from the same organization as him. They're sort of like the opposite end of the spectrum. They are really young. They're really violent, really angry, like very easily excitable, and they're messy.
Right.
That's one of the main things. They're messy.
Very messy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and it's almost she's almost got like that. I don't know what to call it. That like black cat luck or something.
You're
you know?
right.
Just like
He definitely
gets
has
through
like,
everything. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. He just finds a way out of things, and even when you think he's oblivious to things.
If this was any other movie, Mads would have died 9 times.
Exactly.
More than 9 times in this movie.
But yeah, it's a different. It's just different type. I don't know, but I think the imagery, like while it is gory and over the top and stuff, I think it all meshed well together. I think for what you were seeing, as far as like I mean, nothing really jumped out to me, but I feel like it all like. Again, even
the tone was incredible. The comedy, like they really nailed their bits. Like it was like some really small stuff like the doctor's like, have you quit smoking? He's like, I quit. And the next scene, he's just lighting up a cigarette, just like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then like another part of the movie, he's like walking down the street, and someone's like, do you want to adopt a dog? And he's like, I don't need a dog. And then it cuts to him in the car, and he like looks to the passenger seat, and the dog's right there.
Oh,
it's
that
kind of comedy where it's just like little bits,
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, so I'm kind of with like the critics and the audience here. Again, it's just they hated it, the audience liked it, so
yeah.
I don't know.
think you're gonna get a lot more of that as time goes on. Like
I
think audiences are gonna care less and less what critics
I
think.
definitely think so too. So I think
it's gonna turn into like Yelp. They care about what other human beings say.
Right.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Why isn't there a Yelp for movies? I'm sure there is.
I think there is. I think there's a lot of forms.
They exist in some form, right? But there would be a much better world if we could have some kind of better cohesive film community, and then we could react to things better. Like
I guess
when something's wrong, I don't know. But it just seems like there isn't a film community. It seems like pockets of people, when they enjoy different things. Some are in it for like the artsy, some are in it for like the blockbusters.
Right.
It's kind of hard to say like which. Some are in for the TV.
Again, television. I feel like this is an artsy person making like a visceral film.
Yeah, visceral film. Which
is
fun.
So it's good. It was fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would have had a lot of fun making the movie too.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely go ahead and check it out. I will decline to give it a score because of the split on it. But I say if you enjoy those types of movies, you'll enjoy that. If you don't, then I probably wouldn't watch it either. Yeah, that's kind of where I'll leave that at. But stay tuned for us. We're gonna be talking about Danny Marcinek's film, The Game Master, and he's directing it. So we'll be right back. Thank you so much.